Today on the channel from Grapplers and Gimmicks, we got Pierre-Carl Ouellet, we got Jakks Rougeau, we got the Quebecers.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another retro wrestling unboxing and review. And today on the channel from the Grapplers and Gimmicks line, we got the Canadians, aka the Quebecers. But for all your Canadian Quebecer needs, grapplersandgimmicks.com is the place. In stock right now. You got to go over there to pick these up. As of right now, they're an exclusive to there, but they are going out to some stores, and I'm sure distribution grows with every single release here. But one other thing is, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons later on in this very video here. But of course, the Canadians, the Quebecers, the Mounties, Pierre-Carl Ouellet, and Jakks Rougeau, whatever you want to call them, a tag team in the 90s in the WWE, WWF at the time, that really set the world on fire when I was a kid for a little bit of time. Of course, Jakks Rougeau, formerly of the fabulous Rougeau brothers, then moving into the Mountie, and then the Mountie kind of ran its course a little bit, and I thought it was really cool to put him in a tag team, and I always enjoyed this tag team. I especially enjoyed their matches against the Steiner brothers back in the day. So very cool to get these two in a two-pack here. Very reminiscent, stylized of the Hasbro-style packaging. Feel like I'm at Toys R Us back in the day, looking at the wall of tag teams saying, where are these nasty boys? Where are they? Never could find the nasty boys, unfortunately. We've described that on the channel numerous times. But I love the love letter back to the Hasbro style with these guys right here. You got the Grapplers and Gimmicks logo going on right there. Love this over to the side, a little images of the throwback to the old Hasbros of kind of the different moves they would do. And we got the Canadian Crunch and the Jock Jolt. Very cool, very on brand for Hasbro style figures, of course, as we do know. Bubble, very firmly attached here. Very nice carding on this one. Good, thick carding. Absolutely love that. A little glamour shot up there at the top as well. Ages 18 and up on these. Holy cow, that means 17 and below. Got to get the heck out of it. Mark Summers on the couch. Yes, that Mark Summers from Double Dare sitting on the couch. He is my heavy. He is my muscle. Mark, if there's any 17 and unders milling about, get them the heck out of here. That includes my two daughters. I think they're up in their room. Escort them into the street. It's much safer than these action figures for sure. But looking good in the packaging design here. On the back, there's a lot going on, and we got the black and white on the back. Very Hasbro style once again. QR code you can do if you want to. Love the glamour shots of the build process to these figures. Little artwork action. A little bit of credits going on down here as well. And then you do got the cross-sell, Pierre-Carl Ouellet, Jakks Rougeau. But they got James W. Ware going on, a.k.a. Coco Beware. And then you got Downtown Bruno, which is a must-have, a sleeper figure for me. Downtown Bruno I'm very excited for because I want to pair him with my Giant Gonzalez figure. Everybody loves a hairy bipedal creature, including a Giant Gonzalez. Be great to have his manager. I'm here for that. It does say the Grapplers and Gimmicks design team is dedicated to producing figures in the spirit of the ones we all know and love. We hope our mindful efforts make you feel as if the original line never ended. And I gotta say, constant learning, constant improvement. I know Mitch from Hastel Toy takes a lot of ribbing in Facebook groups from the Major Pod and stuff. But a lot of these figures, they do get better and better as we have been seeing. Like this set right here looks absolutely fabulous in the package. We'll see what happens when we get out of the package here. But I really do like the looks of this one. We're building out tag teams. We've had the Godwins as well. I really like what's going on with this line so far. I'm here. I'm from the Hasbro generation, so this is playing a lot of hits here for me. And the Quebecers, a.k.a. the Canadians, looking pretty good. But now, we got to get them off the package. We got to get them off the card. Hate to do it. I wish I could be a Min on Card Double Up Club member. Just not in the cards is what this one is here. But I do got them out. There it is. We got the packaging. I'm going to save the packaging, though. We've got to save the backs on that one. See you later. Goodbye. And now we're going to get down to business here. We're going to get down to business. Canadian business. Official Canadian business. And did somebody say you want the finger? Well, here's the finger. Never forget that jailhouse match with Big Boss Man. And that's where we're going to go. The old Jakks Rougeau first is where we're going to go. Looking good, aka the Mountie. No hats with these guys. That would have been a nice little bonus there because I'm pretty sure they wore hats, didn't they? I guess now that I'm trying to think of it, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they wore their Mountie hats. Maybe not, though. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they ditched them around this time because I think they couldn't be called the Mounties. They had to be the Quebecers because of lawsuit with the Royal Mounted Police. Whatever went down with that one. Either way, still does look good and more wrestling heavy. Of course, you got the Mountie back in the day with the hat stuck on there. Not really the easiest to wrestle with. We do get the goggles here. They do go right over the top there. I do like the ring around it. It's kind of like they got the string around the back like you see some people wear. It does work with these because these would be very hard to keep the glasses on. That is a way to keep those glasses on them. Does not interfere for me. I have no problems with that, and I think it looks really good. So I do like the glasses on these. And I like that they're removable because, once again, you could have stuck it on like a hat. They could have just had the glasses on all the time. This gives you a little changeability here with these two here. But I do like Jacques Rougeau here. I don't know. Does it totally look like Jacques Rougeau? A little bit, but I don't know if anybody could say, hand you the head and say, who is this? It's Jacques Rougeau, but I still think it looks good. And once again, these are very cartoon stylized kind of, a lot of people say, well, the Hasbros weren't cartoony back in the day. True, because that was all we had representation of. But when you compare them to an Elite or any of the modern day figures, they do have more of a cartoony vibe. I think we'd have to all remember that. But it does look really, really nice. I love the slick back hair as well on this one. You do get the thumbs up hand like a young hacksaw Jim Duggan. How about that? And then you got a little bit of a fist here. So I like how the hands are placed. And he does got that arm that is absolutely perfect here for suplexes, DDTs. Always nice to have posability and always nice to have a good standing base for a figure. Especially if you're a player, which honestly, once again, Mark Summers just got a bunch of 17 and unders out of here. If you're under 18, you're not even going to own this thing. It's just not going to happen. Nobody under 18. We know how that goes. But I do like both arms on this one here. You do got the, I guess the Mountie. I guess not technically the Mountie. We're not the Mounties, but it is Mountie style pants right here. You got the yellow stripe down there against the black, which means you guys know only one thing. Yes, even in Canada, they're loving their Striper. Striper, a worldwide phenomenon, even with the Quebecers here, but you got the black and yellow attack looking good. Then you do got the brown on the boots here. Brown boots, of course, looking good once again, on brand for the old Mountie here. Hassel Toy 2024, made in China on the bottom of the feet. No peg, no stands on this one here. Does got the nice belt going on there. No mobility on as far as the legs go. You do get waist articulation. You get head side to side. You do get the arms that go all the way around, and that is your retro style articulation. But looking good, no problems with old Jacques. But now we take a look at old Carl, our old friend Carl, aka PCO in modern day. And I'm a big PCO guy. I've been a big PCO fan ever since I saw him and Walter on the Indies live in person from the front row. I said, man, Carl's changed, and I'm here for it. I'm here for a little monster. Of course, PCO still wrestling to this day, a part of the TNA organization, as we do know. But happier times here. Before, didn't he lose an eye? I can't remember when he exactly lost the eye, but then he wore the patch. Always thought that gave him a little extra pizzazz when he had the eye patch going on as well. But looking good right here. Once again, you got the slick back black hair, very kind of face that's, a wrestler face is what he's got going on. He's got two fists of Canadian Fury as well. Two fists on this one. You do got the wrist tape here in black, looking very nice. Arms go all the way around, just like old Jacques. Same thing with the legs, back and forth, side to side. You do got the Mountie style packaging here. Sleeves cut off on this one, but looking good. Same pants going on, same boots going on. Are these the same exact legs? Yes, they are. It is the exact same lower half by the looks of things here. Makes sense. Got to get the most out of your molds. The tops are definitely different. I mean, they're the same style top, but definitely body style. As old PCO over here is a little bit thicker right there in the midsection, but looking nice as well. I'm definitely going to display both these guys with their eyeglasses on. Their sunglasses, I guess, more like it. They could be prescription, who knows? But I'm definitely going to display them with those on there. I don't want to lose those. That's all you want to do. Nothing worse than losing an accessory, especially back in the Hasbro day. I was very lucky. I never lost a Hasbro-style accessory, and I'm not going to start now. But these two, looking really good. Building out that tag division. These guys really do look like they could be with another tag team. And I did bring our old friends, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers. We remember their epic battles back in the day. Absolutely loved it. I remember there was like a steel cage match one time, and it wasn't as Scott escaped and left Rick, and then he climbed back in. I can't remember how that all went down, but I definitely remember that match. I definitely love the matches between these two teams back in the WWF back in the day. And then, of course, Jacques Rougeau, a.k.a. the Mountie, a different version there. You got to compare those, of course. Bringing it all back home. Now we need the Fabulous Rougeaus, and we know those are around the corner. I'm very excited about that. The Rougeau brothers, probably my most wanted tag team of all the tag teams, as we've never got them officially. Can't believe we missed out on with the Jakks series back in the day. We missed out with the LJNs, mixed out with the Hasbros, and now the Grapplers and Gimmicks line going to give us those Rougeau brothers finally after what seems like decades, because guess what? It has been decades. So I'm here for the Rougeau brothers, but I'm here for the Canadian Quebecers. I'm here for this. I really do like this 2-pack. Definitely worth picking out if you're a retro style fan and you're a tag team fan and you want some of these deeper cut tag teams that we've never gotten elite form, and so on and so forth. So very, very fun set right here. Of course, only available at Grapplers and Gimmicks as of right now. Head over there, of course, to pick up your own set. So there it is. What are your guys' thoughts, though? You picking up these Canadians? You playing a little long game? You playing the I'm not so sure game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget, of course, Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the Grapplers and Gimmicks Canadians, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.